Hey everybody, what's up? Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Jeanette and this is Ebb and Flow Tarot. I appreciate you all so much for coming by, and thank you so much to anyone who's liked, shared, subscribed lately. I can't thank you enough. I mean, I'm just a brand new channel and it's so humbling and honoring, and I'm so thankful for your support and I appreciate you so much. So thank you. Also, being a brand new channel, trying to figure out what works and what doesn't, okay? So a few changes coming to Ebb and Flow. Here, I realized I caught the flu. It was really bad and I was sick for about a week and a half. So you might hear a little tinge in my voice still and I might need to grab some water. Other than that, I am feeling much better. But it was a long sickness, you guys. I was dreadfully ill, okay? So I realized I've been working too hard. Upon that, I'm going to have to cut back from 12 signs a week to 6, okay? Bi-weekly readings from now on. I know you understand. Completely necessary. Otherwise, I will die, and we don't want that. So, up Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, but I'm sure you can see that from the description box, right? This is a general message, loves, okay? Please only take what resonates. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It covers a lot of you guys, okay? Please do make sure you're sticking around till the end. That's where we receive our advice from Spirit from our Earth Magic Oracle deck. Very important, okay? Even if the message does not pertain, feel free to skip ahead to get your advice, okay? That part is imperative, okay? Because even if the message doesn't fit, you can always use the advice, okay? I have meditated on your sign, and we're aiming for the 1st through the 14th of March, but time is not linear, my friends, okay? So that's what we're aiming for, but could be last week's reading that pertains to you now, if this one does not, okay? So let's see what's coming in for our Sagittarius friends. Oh, one went flying. The Fool. Look at you. Aries energy for me as a reader in this card. But the brand new beginning. Tossing of your hands and not caring right now. Just starting anew. What are you starting new? Let's see. What's crossing this energy, Spirit? What is crossing? Oh, there it is. What else is crossing? I knew there couldn't just be one. Oh, that's a whole buttload of cards. Okay, but we have two here. The Queen of Cups and the Two of Wands. Could be potentially dealing with that Aries or a water sign here, or water sign here in the Queen of Cups, or a fellow fire sign. Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, right? Making a decision. Making a decision having to do with where you offer your love. This is also offering love to self. So you could be making a decision here, tossing up your hands, giving up on what you once knew about yourself and choosing to love yourself anyway. Also, it could be just making the decision about who you love here, how you offer your love. The Queen of Cups is a very sturdy energy in her emotions. She knows how to offer that love, that cup of love. She knows how to receive a cup of love in return. And so it's having to do with the give and take, right? Seems like a decision was made here to love yourself again, love yourself better, okay? Or to love another, to offer your love to another, like a queen. Brand new beginnings here, tossing up your hands and saying, all right, okay, all right, universe, let's do this. I've made the decision. We are now going to offer our love, okay? So let's see, who are you offering your love to? I want to clarify that. Let's clarify the Queen of Cups. Thank you, Spirit. Ace of Swords. Could be dealing with an air sign here as well. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, but not necessarily. This is knowing the truth. You made the decision, right? You made the decision to have a brand new beginning. And now you're deciding to offer your cup of love to someone. To stay steadfast in your love, in your truth. Wonderful. Good job, Aquarius. Or good job, Sagittarius. My goodness. Look at me. You guys. All right. What's the basis of the situation here? It's like 20 cards. Although I do see the Lovers. The Lovers in the bottom of the deck. Let's give it a shuffle. Yeah. All right. What's the past issues for Sagittarius? What's the basis of the situation? Thank you, Spirit. Oh my goodness. Okay. Interesting. You have the 7 of Pentacles, the 5 of Wands, the Queen of Swords, and the 2 of Swords, loves. So it seems in the past, you really had to stick true to yourself here. You had to figure out, right? All of these cards, you defended yourself. There was something here having to do with some conflicts, right? There's some conflicts, some petty battles, jealousy, fire energy in that card. But you wielding a sword here, making that decision. Again, you made a decision. Reflection. You made a decision upon reflection here with the 7 of Pentacles. Earth energy in this card. Something very steady. You thought about it for a long time because this is where your garden grows, my darlings. This is the reflection card. This is where you've looked. This is where you've planted your seeds. You've watered that garden every day. And now you're looking to see. And you made a decision. Potentially cutting something out here with that Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords doesn't put up with shit from anybody. She wields her sword. She makes things happen for herself, okay? There may have been conflicts in the past, but you cut them right out of your life. You made a decision to go towards something better for yourself. I see here. There was definitely some battles, petty, jealousy, potential, just conflicts, right? Like people fussing, fighting, arguing. You made a decision surrounding this. Upon reflection, you cut something out of your life. Looks like you stayed fast in your truth to yourself, your personal truth, your love of self here, right? The Queen's self. You stayed true to yourself upon that decision that you made, loves. You made it, you wielded your sword, and you cut out these conflicts. Once you looked and saw, once you figured them out. Good for you. Immediate past. What is the immediate past? And starting a brand new beginning here. Brand new beginning with the Fool. You made a decision. You made a decision to cut something out, and you went towards where it's a brand new. Where you figured out you may be better off, maybe well off in your, better off in your passions, better off in your thoughts, better off in yourself and your self-stability, self-love. With that, just tossing up your hands and saying, I'm starting anew. Cutting out what does not work for you and going towards calmer waters. That 6 of Swords, loves, in your immediate past. Finding balance with that 6, right? That's you. You're the balance. Finding balance there and coming to anew. Good for you. 5 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Water energy. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. More than that, though, at the bottom of the deck here, something was painful and sad for you. Looks like you left it behind. Crowning in your thoughts. You got a lot of thoughts. The Devil, the Ten of Swords, and the Page of Swords. Capricorn energy here in that major arcana card with the Devil. Something toxic. May have figured out something. This could be crowning in your thoughts here only because the Page of Swords. He's a bit of a spy. He's a bit of a figure outer. Okay, he talks first and has action towards his thoughts, towards his verbal abilities. Talks a lot of shit, really, without really knowing, because he's a premature, immature energy there. So some unwielding thoughts. Also a spy card. Finding out potentially something toxic that was weighing on your mind, loves. Something coming to an end here with the Ten of Swords. Air energy in that card, but more than that, tens being endings. Something toxic found out, or something toxic coming to an end. Could have been that jealousy. Could have been petty squabbles and jealousy, manipulation. There could have been abuse with that Devil energy. Could be weighing on your mind. The abuse and the toxicity that you had to cut out of your life to move towards those calmer waters, love. Good for you, Sagittarius, if that's the case. Definitely thinking about something toxic coming to an end. Could have figured out something truthful there with that spy card. Either way, though, you've left that toxicity behind. You made that decision here twice. No, 3 times. Pardon. 3 times over. You've made that decision to go towards something better for yourself, to cut something toxic out of your life. Oops. Whoa. Still weighing on your mind, though. It's still heavy on your mind. You're still thinking about it. What is, let's give a shuffle real quick. And what is in the immediate future? What's going to happen for Sagittarius? What's going to happen for Sagittarius in the immediate future? The 1st through the 14th, these weeks. Spirit. 9 of Pentacles and King of Wands. Fire sign energy here. That's you, babies. That's you standing in your fire energy, your passions, your drive towards what makes you personally happy, personally fulfilled here with the 9 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles talks about being single and happy and abundant by yourself. Excuse me. I think you made a decision to cut something out of your life to go towards what makes you personally happy, your personal drive, taking back your energies, love, in your fire and your balance, finding your personal drive towards your happiness and stability. You may be single at this time or single in the future, okay? You could be very single in the future because you want to be, right? Because you cut something out of your life, potentially somebody out of your life. Done with the conflicts, done with the battles, done with the toxicity. It's still in your mind, but you're moving towards something much more stable, leaving all of this behind. You were thinking about cutting out these negative auras, these negative energies that have been plaguing you, right? Moving towards something better. But what do you fear? The 2 of Cups in reverse. 2 of Cups in reverse. Soulmate energy in this card, right? Water energy. Taurus, or the Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. More than that, it's in the reverse. Not seeing eye to eye with somebody. afraid of a soulmate, afraid of connecting with somebody. If you're single, you're afraid with connecting with anybody new. Honestly, you cut whatever negativity out of your life. You want to be single. You're done seeing eye to eye with people. You're done trying to make it fucking work. Man, you're at this point, if that's the case, where you're happily single. You're done trying to make it work with somebody. Or you fear a new connection. You fear a new person coming in and swinging you away, trying to see eye to eye with you when, hello, you don't want it. Yeah. You already made the decision. It seems you've already made the decision, Sagittarius, moving towards calmer waters, starting a brand new for yourself, going towards your passions, your personal stability. Done with the bullshit, man. Done with the bullshit. Good for you. Ready to be happily single if need be. I don't want to see eye to eye with anybody. I'm afraid to see eye to eye with somebody. I mean, you come in, you say you're a damn soulmate, you try to be this, and you turn into this. Right? I can see why you're not, I can see why you're done with that. And look at this, High Priestess at the bottom of the deck, the higher knowing. It's like you've cut out the conflicts. You're done. You've reflected on your life. You're happier alone, dude. It seems like you're happier alone. And you don't want to see eye to eye. You fear seeing eye to eye with anybody. You fear having a soulmate connection because, shit, you do better by yourself. How do others see you right now? How do others see my Sagittarius friends? 10 of Wands. Fire energy here, loves. Your energy. Somebody sees you burdened or knows that the connection between you is burdensome for you. They see your annoyance, I hear. They know you're annoyed with them. They know you don't... If you haven't cut this person out, you're ready to, man. You're ready to step forward on your own, loving yourself again, being true to yourself. Like, oh my God, there are so many cards. You've made that decision, dude, to go towards that new beginning. I can hold them all up, I swear to God. And the Six of Swords as well. You made that decision to go towards your own personal happiness. Clearly, speaking your own truth now. Done hearing the bullshit from people. Done hearing the excuses. Only wanting to hear and convey truth now. Clearly. Done with the bullshit. People see that you're annoyed with them. They see that you're burdened by them or the connection, and you're done. Whew. And that damn 5 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. That's sadness again. What are you hoping for, Sag? Thank you, Spirit. What is Sagittarius hoping for? Knight of Wands. Yeah. Oh God, you're so tired of the flighty energies. You're hoping that you can finally be the one to go towards your passions here. With your fire energy, Sagittarius, you're done being freaking played. You're hoping that you can have a passionate, that you can offer your passions. You could be the one to decide whether you want to or not and go forward. The Knight of Wands is a flighty energy, in and out. You know, you may be done with commitment. You may be sick and tired of being committed to everybody else and everybody else taking from you. And you're ready to be the player. You could be hoping to bring on that sexy, fiery energy that you have inside of you, and you can bounce around a little bit. You might want to be the one to bounce and play, because everybody's always played you, is what I'm hearing. And you're tired. You're tired of trying to make amends. You're tired of trying to see eye to eye with people. You fear the connections with others. Like, if they're going to take advantage of you, you feel like, I'll take advantage of them. I'm not saying that's the best thing to do. I'm not saying it's going to bring you happiness. We'll see what Spirit has to say with your outcome and advice. But I can completely see how you feel, because if everybody's going to play you, I can see how you want to give up. And you just want to be the player. If everything's a damn game, then let's play. You want to play? Let's play. I can see you feeling that. This is like not wanting to give up the battle. You don't want to give up on yourself. You don't want to give up on the fact that you're stronger than this. You're not going to let anybody break you. You're not going to let anybody break you. And you're not going to go along with somebody else's bullshit. You're following you, dude. You will be following you. Clearly. What is in the outcome for Sagittarius, dude? I could see, especially if you went spying with that page of swords, and you found out something about somebody that makes you want to cut it off, some toxicity somewhere. I could totally see how you're like, I'm done. 5 of Pentacles here, feeling left out in the cold. Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You left somebody straight out in the cold. You ghosted somebody. Yep. That's your outcome. You're ghosting somebody. You're done. You're like, I'm not seeing eye to eye with you. I'm tired of the conflicts. I'm speaking my truth. I'm speaking my truth, and I'm taking back my power. I'm making that decision. Upon reflection, you only bring me conflict. And I don't need anything like that in my life slowing me down. That's what you're saying right now. And you are cutting this person out. You're ghosting them. You are ghosting them. 9 of Wands. Giving up. You don't want to give up the battle on yourself, but I feel like you are giving up on somebody. 8 of Wands here. More of that fire energy. This is like communication through the airwaves, loves. This is back and forth, rapid communication. Cutting somebody out. You're going to tell them like it is. You're going to straight up tell them like it is, and you're going to ghost them, and then you're going to leave them out in the cold. It's true. That's what it's looking like. Maybe you're done with the commitments. You're done with the commitments. You don't want to be committed to anybody but yourself here. And good for you. I mean, if people are hurting you, my lovelies, you don't have to sit there and take that shit. So good for you. If you're done, you're done. You don't have to take it. You're making a decision to cut them out. What advice can we get for our Sagittarius friends on the 1st-14th? Cutting something out. Made a decision. Going towards something new. What advice can we give our Sagittarius friends? Celebration. Dance. I think there is reason to celebrate, especially if you weren't happy with this person. You don't have to stay in a situation where you're not happy, loves. So good for you. There's plenty of reason to celebrate, right? Thank you, Spirit. I don't know what it was. Oh, dawn, new beginnings. Look at you. I told you. Starting anew. Yes. Good for you, starting anew. Going towards calmer waters, right? Done with the conflicts. Wanting to celebrate. God, can I just be by myself so I can celebrate? Because I'm happy by myself. I'm happier by myself. That's what I'm hearing for you, Sag, is that you're happier by yourself. You're done giving to this connection. Lake stillness at the bottom of the deck. You walked away. You definitely walked away. Any further advice? Thank you, Spirit. Nurturing with Gaia and synergy with the Green Man. Okay, so finding something, my Sagittarius loves, that you are personally energized about. I think you're energized about yourself. I think you're energized about finally nurturing yourself, celebrating yourself, having a brand new beginning for yourself. You so made that decision, loves, to nurture what you find personally grounding for yourself, personally nurturing, but more than that, something you vibe with. You found your vibe. You found your passions within yourself again. Or you will. Very soon. Very soon. Gonna find your passions lying within yourself again. Whatever makes you personally aligned in your path. Nurturing yourself. Nurturing your new beginning. There is so much cause to celebrate here. Okay, let's get two more. Focus with the crystals at the bottom of the deck. Yes, eagle, communion, and vulnerability. With the meadow, this is nurturing yourself. Communion, for a long time I thought this was communicate, but it has a lot to do with that. It has a lot to do with, the Spirit says maybe don't pull back completely from people. Okay? Yes, you want to retreat. Yes, you're good by yourself. Okay? And that's to be definitely nurtured. Yourself, your vibe, your inner happiness, your inner passions, love, are completely justified, and you should absolutely follow those. But you may also need to be vulnerable to others and still swallow your pride a little, right? Swallow your pride a little, and not only, there's a fine balance here between finding your own personal beginning, yes, and nurturing yourself, and still living in the world. Sometimes, all the time, living in the world, it makes us vulnerable. To take communion with others, to communicate, to find blessings with others, can be a struggle sometimes, especially if we're living in an energy of wanting to pull back, wanting to preserve self, wanting to have our own personal beginning and not wanting to deal with anyone else, not wanting to have anything to do with others. Completely understand being done with people, but we can't fully be done with people, right? because we live with people every day. And that makes us vulnerable to people. But there's beauty in that, because you can still come to terms with who you are, and you can still celebrate who you are and move towards those calmer waters, right? And have those new beginnings, love. Absolutely, you can still do that. It's just that maybe you may need to not be quite as like a rock, like, you know, like against people. You might want to not, yes, nurture yourself, of course, find your vibe, okay? Celebrate your new beginnings, absolutely, but you still may need to function in the world, yeah? And you can't be so steady in this, you know, like being so harsh towards people. You're ghosting somebody, but it doesn't mean you have to ghost the whole world, right? Okay? Spirit saying it's okay if you retreat, okay? It's okay if you find what makes you personally happy. Take some time out to vibe with yourself, to come to terms with who you are, and maybe even find out about yourself and nurture yourself, Sagittarius. But, loves, if you pull back from the entire world, it will escape you. The world will escape you, is what I'm hearing. So, communion and being vulnerable to others is still necessary. Still working with others is necessary. It feels like you want to shut the whole world out here. It feels like you want to turn the world off. And Spirit says that's normal, that's natural, okay? But it's unnecessary. You are stronger than that. It's not impossible for you, especially being the balance, the healing, the temperance. You're naturally aligned, loves. And so for you to want to pull back and take it all back, it's natural, normal, okay? But won't get you as far as being vulnerable in your community. And of course, nurture yourself in your new beginnings and celebrate in that. But don't pull so far back that you're in an energy of hating people, ghosting everybody, that nobody's worthy. Okay, we're not worthy of you. But literally, if you pull back from everyone, then you could find yourself in a ghosting situation, a financial lack, a lack of communications, okay? So just be mindful and be careful. Tread lightly. Pull back if you need to from this connection, and don't forget to nurture yourself. But not everybody is the enemy, right? It's just that one situation, okay? Not your entire life and all your connections, okay? Not every connection you will find upon reflection is burdensome or conflictual for you, okay? So, yes, Spirit says, still be vulnerable. It's hard, just a little bit, to those in your community. You don't have to be so harsh, like the jagged-edged sword, you know. You did make a decision, and you're very steadfast in that, right? But you don't have to be mean, rude, or pull back so far from society and everyone in it that you end up losing yourself, okay? Yes, balance. Moving towards the 6, the balance, right? Moving towards those calmer waters, yes, love. Nurture yourself, because you do have that brand new beginning. And with it being a brand new beginning, Sagittarius, remember, this is your new beginning. So you can shape it however you want, loves. Okay? If you want to live in this energy where you see eye to eye with no one and you're chip on your shoulder, pissed at the world because of your recent decision, because everybody sucks, and I totally understand most people suck. I totally get it. But don't pull back, because not everybody sucks. Most people do, but not everybody, right? Especially here on Ebb and Flow. We're all awesome here, okay? So try to keep that open mind towards the balance between nurturing yourself and still nurturing connections with others, okay? All right, loves. I hope that resonates. Please take care, and I will see you in 2 weeks. Do remember to like, share, subscribe, and all that jazz if it resonated. And I'm going to be thinking about you. It's a little bit heavy, but I think you got it. I think you got it. There's so much reason to celebrate, loves, okay? Best of luck to you, and until next time, peace.